Alright guys, welcome back to episode 3 of season 1 of our LSPDFR series. This time we're going to be with the Nashville Davidson County Police, better known as Metro. We're going to be using the Taurus for this episode, and of course the link for the model will be in the description, along with the link for this particular skin as well. So if you want to use it in your game, you'll be able to download it and do so if you choose. Of course, Metro is all blue, so we got 3 stages of lights. Got our visor in the back, second stage, and then our third stage. Alright, and we're going to try to stick to the downtown area a little bit more for this episode, hopefully, depending on where calls take us. Before we get started with the patrol, I want to give you guys some social media pages that I have been told about from a coworker that I work with. He actually runs the pages. This guy is awesome. He has great experience. He has prior law enforcement experience. He is a property investigator. He deals with human trafficking. He has a team, and they go and deal with all that. He's a firearms instructor. He has numerous awards. He's a instructor to be able to teach people to become armed security officers. He also has sponsors where he is able to get a lot of tactical gear and test it out and review it. So if you're looking for something specific, you'll be able to go to some of these pages and get in contact with him and ask him some questions regarding what you're trying to look for. See what option might work best for you. He teaches self-defense, so he a lot of knowledge, not a lot of experience. So definitely hit these pages up that I'm about to give you, and of course they'll be in the description below, so you'll be able to go and visit, like the pages and follow the pages. The more people that can like those pages and follow those pages, the more resources that he can get to help the people that he's already helping out, especially dealing with human trafficking. And he can also get more sponsors, so in turn to help a lot of people out that might be looking for tactical gear but don't know what route to go, or don't know what piece of tactical gear to get, which one might work best for them. So he better help you out with that. So the first one is going to be a Facebook page, going to be called Tennessee Personal Protection. The last 2 pages, they are both Instagram pages, so go over there and follow the pages. The first one's going to be called Keeping Harmony, okay, and the second one is going to be Protection, the _ PI. Alright, so definitely go over to Facebook and Instagram, check them out, like those pages, follow them, so that like I said, so he can get more resources to help better aid him and the people that he's helping out, especially dealing with the human trafficking and property investigations. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get out on patrol, see what we can get into, see if it'll be a quiet night or if it's going to be a chaotic night. But I'll see you guys out there. Alright, we're en route to a possible Grand Theft Auto. So we're going to attempt to locate. Alright, so now they're running, so we're going to be in a vehicle pursuit. Start off the shift. I just clipped that unit. Alright. See if we can get them out. Shoot. Well, that was a fail. But he's going at a slow pace, so. Ah, there you go. Got him. Get that noise stopped. And we will also go ahead and stop traffic since we're in the middle of the road. And they got him detained already, so we will go ahead and search him. As soon as I came around the corner, he freaking noticed me and just took off. Clear crystals, huh? Well, I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what dispatch has to say about his record, and we take him to the car while they're doing that. And he does have a warrant for, well, an outstanding warrant. So we'll look to see what that is. Once we get in our car, we go ahead and set him in our vehicle. I just walked through my scene guy. It's totally cool. Alright, so we go ahead and search the vehicle as well, and then call for a tow truck to go back to our car and do what we need to do. See what we find in here. Nothing. Alright. Well, there was a machete, so. Possession of a deadly weapon, I guess. So let's go ahead and call a tow. Get a flatbed.
Assistance required in Middle Seoul.
Open traffic back up, so these stupid AIs can get out of here. I guess that dude's partner just left him. Y'all are the freaking AI in GTA, man. Alright. We're just gonna sit in this corner, get in our car, and yeah, that's a beautiful face, man. Get in our computer, see what we can find out about this dude. Good way to start out the shift there with a okay, so he has an arrest warrant for possession of methamphetamines. Alright. So we go ahead and do the arrest report. We will get him for possession of a deadly weapon. So we'll go ahead and do that one. And let's see. Evading arrest 2, fleeing and evading, so we had to find that one as well. Dude, let's see. I found it the other day. No, I can't freaking find it now. I know they're under traffic. We can get them for reckless driving too. Driving the wrong way, because he was doing that. Well, no, he wasn't actually. He was on the right side. So Let's go to non-violent crimes. And I don't think it's going to be in here. I forgot where. Let's go back to non-violent crimes. There you go, warrant for arrest. Okay. Alright. And that's how we'll give him for the time being. Not worried about adding short notes. So for right now, we got him for his original warrant for the possession of methamphetamine, which is up here already, because that was outstanding. We got him. Our charges, if we didn't have the arrest warrant, was for possession of a deadly weapon, because we found the machete in the vehicle, and then reckless driving. I need to go back and look for fleeing and evading, and I might have to do this all over again. I'm not sure. So let's go back to his records to see if they saved what we put in there already. So we had to get back on our computer and do this crap all over again. Okay, so what we did already is in there, so we just need to look for fleeing and evading. But we would route ourselves to the jail and take this gentleman to jail. He'd be our first arrest for the night. Alright, arriving at the jail. So this time what we're going to do is just go ahead and hand this guy off to another officer instead of walking him in there ourselves. So we can go ahead and get back to patrol. I want to do right quick before we go back to patrol is look at some of our court cases that we've done so far. Not all of these court cases are in the episodes that I've done, because I've played this, doing some stuff that I want to feature in some of the videos. So I've done a couple of things. All these people in these court cases haven't been featured in the episodes. So this one was not in an episode. I was in a vehicle pursuit. This guy was driving a bus, ended up running someone over while we were chasing the other dude. Got out of the bus and started fleeing. So I ended up arresting him for vehicular manslaughter. He ended up getting 23 years in prison and fined $6,000. Okay, really? Well, look what we got here. Just passing along, and this chick walks up to this vehicle, and this dude just stops in the middle of the road. So you already know what's going on here, right? So we're gonna go ahead and just stop her. What we're gonna do is just issue her a citation for impeding traffic. So hopefully it's over here, and let's see. Hopefully we can get her for impeding traffic, because she's not in a car, she's on foot. So might just have to do like jaywalking or something. Because that's the only thing I see that is close to what she did. So doesn't need a court date for that. So Go ahead and uncheck that. Here's your little citation. Stay out of the road. I can take my guesses with what you were doing, but I'm not going to be rude to you. So, here's your citation. Have a nice day. Almost $200 for that. That is ridiculous. Right, we're just trying to do this parking lot. Just making sure there's no suspicious vehicles or people lurking. But everything seems to be 10-4, so let me go ahead and get out of here. Now we're gonna have our first traffic stop for the day too. This dude in front of us just blatantly ran the red light behind us, so that was real safe, dude, to go through that light like that. So let's go ahead and run his, and hopefully this is him. Okay, he got an arrest warrant for controlled substance. So we're gonna go ahead and issue the red light violation, but we're also going to arrest him for his warrant that is out. Pick the right after this time. And I think we do an arrest warrant for him, and then see, cocaine on him now. Don't learn. So this time in our car, do the arrest warrant stuff, or charges, and then call for a backup to come pick him up. We'll get a tow for the vehicle after we're done searching it. Alright, so we just got off of that traffic stop, and I don't know what this dude right here is doing, but we're gonna go have a chat. How you doing, man? Saw you just kind of parked in the middle of the road. Don't know what you're doing. Want to make sure that you're alright. Do me a favor, can you give me your identification? Alright, appreciate that, Jack. I do see that you have a carry permit. Do you have any weapons on you right now? Yeah, a lot of them? Okay. Well, do me a favor. Keep yours where they're at, and I'll keep mine in my holster. Then it's a fair deal. Been drinking tonight? Well, it doesn't matter if I smell it or not. I'm asking you a question. What you been doing? Had a right to shut the fuck up, huh? Okay. Well, where you headed to? The grocery store? Okay. Do me a favor, man. For my safety and yours, turn around for me and pat you down. Make sure you don't have any weapons on you. Yeah, pepper spray. Okay. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of the pepper spray, but you're kind of just, you know, parked in the middle of the road, man, facing the wrong way. I have a suspicion that you might be under the influence or something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you do a breathalyzer test for me, okay? Alright, so he blue 0, so he has nothing I mean, so like I said, I started because you was part like this, facing wrong with the traffic. I didn't know what you were doing, didn't know you were injured, needed help, or your car broke down, anything like that. So I wanted to check on you. Doesn't appear that you're under the influence or anything, so everything checks out. So you're good to go, man. Just pay attention. Alright, guys, we're just set up here in this little shopping center, strip mall, parking lot, under this light. Got radar set up, observing traffic, see if we can catch any speeders. So I guess while we're sitting here, I can talk about one of the things I want to talk to you guys about. So as you guys know, if you watched the showcase video, I was talking about that we were going to start a group. One of the other guys that is going to be in the group, he is actually going to be taking the group's assistant chief position. Of course, the group chief position is going to be took by yours truly a couple weeks ago, and got him set up on his computer with the mod and some scripts and plugins and stuff like that, some vehicles as well. So here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully you guys will be able to see both of us playing. Are going to get to the point to where we are going to get a server with 5M. We're going to get to the point to where we get a 5M server, so we have a dedicated server for everybody that wants to be in our group to play on that server. We will have some requirements for the group. Won't be anything hard. This is a game, you know. We're just RPing the game, but I come, you know, with real world experience. So, and he does as well. So we're going to try to incorporate that into the group, and hopefully be able to bring you guys even better content for you to enjoy. So go back on patrol and see if we can get any calls close to us, what dispatch gives us. Again, we're just rolling through this lot, making sure everything appears to be 10-4. Don't know why that chick is running. I don't hear no shots or anything, so maybe she's on that stuff. I don't know. Crack is a hell of a drug. So is cocaine and meth. Oh my. Alright. We just got a pursuit that we got dispatched to. Vehicles in front of us. They had shots fired on the officers that was originally involved in it. But we're going to be third. There we got a primary and a secondary unit. This dude is hauling ass in this van. And it's only gonna be occupied 3 times. 2 in the back. Bro, like your van should be done. I for sure thought those backup units were gonna smash into me when I made that turn. Oh, big 45. Alright, just occupied 4 times. She going back the other way. Boxing in, jackasses. Yeah, Put your fucking hands up. Turn my siren off as well. Damn. All dramatic like. They're good old fashioned. You really... Dude, what are you doing? She's probably dead now. Good Lord. No, no. Add another body, right? Get it overtime. That's great. You guys are great. And now they're just all walking away like nothing ever happened. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna clean this scene up. Get back to the precinct. Because it's about the end of the shift anyway. So I'll see you guys once I get all this cleaned up. Alright guys, it's going to be the end of our patrol. It's almost 0700, almost an hour after we're supposed to get off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you got to see a lot of action in this episode. In the process of downloading more things so we can have more things to respond to, more action, and we will get out into the county. We're not going to stay in the city all the time because I know you guys don't want to stay in the city. We want to get out into the county as well. I promise you we will get there. It's coming sooner than you think. I do think we're going to use this agency again in the future because I like this model, I like this skin. I think the person who did it did a good job on it. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want the model, you want the skin, it's in the description so you can download it and use it in your game. If you guys need help downloading stuff into your game, modding your game, I will be honest, I'm not the best person to make a tutorial video concerning that, but I can point you in the right direction. All you have to do is get on YouTube, in the search bar, type in how to install and fill in whatever you're trying to install. Like say if you're trying to install Stop the Ped, just type in how to install Stop the Ped, LSPDFR. Whole bunch of videos that come up. The two people that I watch the most is Kane Jr. and Criminal Justice. I watch those two channels the most for tutorials on how to install some things when I get stumped on installing some for the game. So I would recommend them too. I don't many, because there's more people out there that do it, but that's the two that I mainly watch. Not saying that anybody else doesn't do a good job at explaining something, but that's who I watch. This charger over here, I wanted to show you guys. Let me know if you want to see this one showcased in the video in the future. It'll be an unmarked undercover episode. We can do like game unit or something like that. The lights aren't the best, but they'll probably be better at nighttime. I will say the skirt lights though, those are pretty good. I like those. So that'll definitely be something that we could use in one of the episodes if you want to see it. So let me know in the comments. Of course, make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share the videos, try to share the channel so we can get some more people here, so we can do more stuff in the episodes. We can do more stuff with the channel, try to grow our audience. And as I said before, the channel isn't nothing without you guys, so I appreciate you coming and watching the videos, commenting, taking time out of your day to come watch me play a game, because you don't have to do that, but you choose to, and I appreciate it. We are on the road, still got some ways to go, but we're still on the road to 1,000, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can start doing more stuff with the channel, we can actually start streaming on YouTube. But I am going to probably start streaming on Discord, probably like every 2 weeks. I don't know what day of the week it'll be, but we'll do that. It won't be LSPDFR all the time because we have a series for that specific mod here on YouTube, so I don't want to burn you guys out by playing that on Discord all the time when we have it right here on the channel. Other games that we're going to be featuring on the channel too is going to start soon. Flight Simulator is going to be one of them. Right now I play FSX. Now if you know anything about the gaming community and games that's coming out, then you probably know that Microsoft is releasing Flight Simulator 2020 on the 18th. So here in about 2 weeks I'll be getting that. That will be the flight simulator that we feature on the channel. I'm not going to do FSX since it's so close to the release date of 2020. But once we start featuring 2020 on the channel, we'll use different airlines. We'll do different trips. I do fly for a virtual airline. It's one of the Southwest virtual airlines, which I'll put a link in the description as well in case you fly Flight Simulator and you want to join a virtual airline. The one that I'm a part of, it is awesome. One of the main guys, a part of the virtual airline, he has a YouTube channel. It's called SWAPA Operations, Southwest Virtual Airline SWAPA, and then Operations. His name is Jason. He does a great job. He streams every Friday with the flights that he does. We pick our trips, and they're broken down into days, and then they're broken down into legs, and you're only obligated to complete one flight a month minimum to stay active on the roster. So that is not a hard thing to do. You're not required to fly on VATSIM if you know anything about that. But if you don't know VATSIM, it's just it's basically like, think about DOJRP, where everybody is playing as civilians and cops, and you have dispatch. Well, VATSIM, you have pilots, and then you have air traffic control, all real people playing together. So that's what VATSIM is. Brings more realism to the flight simulator. But you're not required to fly on that for the virtual airline that I'm talking about. So like I said, the link will be in the description, so check it out if you're interested in it. Check Swab Operations channel out here on YouTube. He has a lot of content. He's a very knowledge. He has a lot of knowledge in aviation, especially dealing with the 737. That is his specialty. He's been studying the 737 for over 2 decades. So if you want to learn anything, that's the man to go to. I trust him to teach me a lot if I'm needing to learn something new about an aircraft that I'm flying, or something dealing with aviation. So like I said, I don't want to take up any more of your time, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Of course, episode 4 will be released next week. So come back and see what we get into, what agency we're using, over where we're going to be at on this big map that we have. Again, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you